Hey, what's going on YouTube? Let me start off by saying to all my subscribers, this is not a normal video that I would do. I also want to let you guys know I have not forgot about you. It's just that Awesome Whips is going through a bit of a change right now, and we are actually trying to work out a deal with the network to become syndicated so you guys can see us on a more readily available platform. But this video is pretty much directed towards the gamers. There's a lot of people out here that are claiming to have found a way that you can actually play burned PS3 games on your PlayStation 3, and you don't have to go out and spend $60 for the regular games. So I just want to say to all these people who are thinking about buying a game that has, or buying into a website that wants to charge you anywhere from $29.99 to $45 for a membership, that claims they can allow you to download all the games you want to download, and you can just burn them to a disc and you'll be able to play them on your PlayStation. I just want to kind of give you guys a few helpful hints so you can make sure that if this is what you want to do, that you've actually done your research and your due diligence, I'm sorry, and you've actually did all your research and figured out this is something you still want to do. So 4 ways to actually tell if the service that you're actually about to spend money on is for real and legit. I'm going to run through this kind of quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. If there are any questions, just feel free to leave a comment below or send me an email here on YouTube. The first way you can tell if these guys are on the up and up and they're legit is if you actually watch their video and you pay attention to what the camera allows you to show. What I mean by that is there's a lot of videos on here where the person who is trying to sell you the service will say, I've burned all these games on my PlayStation or on my computer, I'm going to play them on my PlayStation, and here I'll show you. They take out the game that is burnt to a disc and they show it to the camera, and then they go up and they put a game inside the PlayStation. Notice I said a game and not the game that they claim they burned, because on all the videos I've watched here on YouTube and online, I have never actually seen the burnt disc go into the PlayStation and have them actually start playing it. To my knowledge, it could be simply hidden somewhere and they could have a real copy of the game lying around, and that's what could be going into the PlayStation, thus making it seem like they're playing a burnt game. Second is at the end of the video, they'll want you to check out a link to their website, and the website is what I really want you guys to pay attention to. Okay, here in this video I've actually placed a few sample websites of what these guys' websites look like, and I've also placed a few websites in here of what real reputable companies' websites look like. Alright, low budget, low cost websites should be the first indication that anybody who is trying to run a business or is trying to get their name out there as a legitimate, trusted brand should not be trusted. Because if you want people to take you seriously, you want people to buy your services, your website should speak volumes about you, and it should not be low budget. Third, pay attention to any of the videos. Okay, if you go down to the comment section, they have in excess of 25,000 views on the video, and they don't allow people to leave comments. That should be a red flag. Okay, because obviously they don't want people to come back and try and expose them for the frauds that they are. Fourth and foremost, if you watch any of these videos and you see anyone claiming to have burned a PlayStation 3 game onto a DVD, as I have pictures here in this video, and kind of like this one right here. But if you have anybody who has claimed to have said, I've burnt a PlayStation 3 game onto a DVD and it works fine on my PlayStation 3, I still get all the full games features and all that great stuff, they're lying to you. I take that back. I don't know, because I have not tried this. I have not tried to see if it works. I know I have not got any information telling me that it works. Like, nobody I know who has personally tried this has told me it works. So they could be lying to you, okay? PlayStation 3 has a unique feature that allows you to play your games in high definition. There's a lot of information that is written onto these Blu-ray discs, and in order to get the full benefit and value out of the game that you're trying to play, it should be burnt on a Blu-ray disc and not a DVD. There's no way you can compact all of that information that's on the Blu-ray disc to a DVD. If that was the case, Sony and all these other game manufacturer companies would have figured out how to do that, and they would have written the games to DVDs as well. So I understand these games cost in excess of $60. The game consoles, they cost in excess of $300, and I don't want you guys to spend your hard-earned money out on these video game consoles only to get burned in the long run because someone told you that they could show you a way to play burnt games. Now again, I'm not saying these guys are liars. I just want you to be careful and understand what you're getting yourselves into. If you're gonna think about buying one of these services, do a little bit of research. Don't just check Google, check Bing, check Yahoo, as well as Google, and find out what people are saying, okay? Because a lot of these files, a lot of the ISO files that you're gonna have to download are, you know, packed with viruses, malware, spyware, and all these viruses could actually harm your computer as well as cause you a whole world of trouble. See, because a lot of these programs or a lot of these files that you're going to download actually have this same, or will actually be downloaded onto the same computer that you do online banking, that you do online bill paying with, especially we're going into the holiday season, and you don't want your financial information falling into the wrong hands. Okay, so I'm trying to save you guys a little bit of time here, a little bit of hassle, and just, you know, give you a few pointers of how to check to see if the company or the person that you're going with who says they can teach you how to burn games is, you know, a viable company. So if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, send me a message on here or leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you guys. Again, Awesome Whips will be returning soon. Till then, this is your #1 producer for the only automotive show online. It's your boy Flash. Tune into Awesome Whips. Season 2 coming soon. I promise you. Take it easy, guys.